Nigeria just heard something explosive. A former governor is accused of keeping phone tapping equipment inside his own home. The anti-corruption agency says they found it. His family says it's a lie, a political smear. But here's the question: what really happened inside that Abuja house? Because this is no longer just about one man. It is about power, surveillance, corruption, and trust in Nigeria's institutions. Today, we break down the facts, the politics, and what this means for Nigeria's future. Like this video, subscribe, and stay with me, because this story goes deeper than headlines. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, told a federal high court that it recovered alleged wiretapping equipment from the Abuja home of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai. This claim was made in a sworn affidavit. The search, according to the commission, was done with a court-approved warrant. At the center of this storm are three major claims. 1. Alleged phone tapping equipment found. 2. Sensitive security documents recovered. Then 3. A financial investigation involving £1.4 million and over 2.1 billion naira in suspicious payments from Kaduna State accounts between 2015 and 2023. But then, the story took a dramatic turn. El-Rufai's family released a strong statement. His wife said clearly, "I was there. No such equipment was found." They lie. His son called it a smear campaign. Two completely different stories. One has, one search, two realities. So, who is telling the truth? This is not just about wiretapping. If true, it raises serious national security concern. Phone interception equipment is not ordinary technology. It suggests surveillance power, the ability to monitor high-level conversation. Now ask yourself, why would a former governor allegedly possess such equipment? And if the claim is false, why would a federal agency make such serious accusations? Because this case touched three sensitive areas. 1 is corruption investigation. 2 is abuse of power, while the third one is political influence. Nigeria has struggled for decades with trust in anti-corruption agencies. When powerful politicians are investigated, many citizens immediately ask, is this justice or politics? That is why this case is bigger than one man. Let's step back. El-Rufai is not a small political figure. He governed Kaduna State for 8 years. He remains influential. He has strong opinions. He has allies. He has critics. Now consider timing. The ICPC says this investigation began after receiving a petition. They claim they retrieved financial documents from banks and institutions. They secure a 14-day remand order. That reminds expire March 5th. Will charges follow, or will this collapse? From a political strategic angle, both sides are playing carefully. The ICPC is using legal documents and court filings, which is a formal power, while the family is using public statements and emotional language, which is a narrative power. This is law versus public opinion. And in modern politics, public opinion can be just as powerful as court rulings. Here's what many headlines did not fully explore. The constitutional right to silence. The family argues that El-Rufai is exercising his right not to speak during investigation. That is legal. But the ICPC presents his silence as refusal to cooperate. See the tension. Silence can mean two things: protection under the law or avoidance of questions. Another overlooked issue is that if sensitive security documents were truly found, how did they leave official custody? And if they were not found, what does that say about investigative transparency? This contradiction is central. But here's the part nobody is talking about. What happens if this case collapses in court? And what happens if it succeeds? Either outcome will shake Nigeria's political landscape. Stay with me. Public reaction is divided. Some Nigerians believe anti-corruption agencies must investigate anyone, no matter how powerful. Others believe agencies sometimes target political opponents. The judiciary now becomes critical. Courts must examine: was the search legal? Is the evidence credible? Were rights respected? Security agencies are also watching, because allegations involving surveillance equipment affect national security reputation. This is now institutional. It is no longer personal. Let's zoom out. Nigeria is approaching future electoral cycle. Trust in institutions is fragile. If this investigation appears politically motivated, public trust drops further. If corruption is proven and punished fairly, institutional strength increases. That is the balance. This case could influence anti-corruption credibility, political alliances, future appointments, and party dynamics. And here is a key insight. In African politics, investigations are rarely just legal, they are strategic. Power never moves without calculation. There are three possible scenarios. One, the first scenario is that if ICPC files strong charges with technical evidence, the case moves to full trial. Political tension will rise. While the second scenario is that if evidence weakens, the case fades, agency credibility will suffer. While the third scenario is that if political negotiation happens behind closed doors, public drama reduces quietly. Which one is more likely? That depends on what evidence truly exists, not what is said in press releases. The March 5th remand deadline will be an important signal. Watch that date. This story is not finished, it is just beginning. Is this a fight against corruption or a battle of political survival? Tell me what you think in the comments. If you value deep investigative political analysis without noise or bias, like this video, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because in Nigeria and across Africa, power stories are never simple, and we will keep breaking them down.